start off by saying that some of these names are very controversial. That's very interesting. No one uses those. Haven't heard those. It has to be able to be said English and Spanish. I don't like traditional names. Like everywhere I look, a million Juans, there's a million Lupita, Charles, a Nick. Som. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. There comes Adonis running. Let's see what he wants. Diles hola.
Hola.
Okay, baby. Ve a jugar, okay? So today, as you can see, I am mic'd up because Adonis is home now. I don't know why I waited for him to come home to do this video, but let's hope we can keep the noise to a minimal. So today, as you can see by the thumbnail and the title of this video, we are doing 10 baby names that I guess you could say like, but didn't use, or I'm not going to use this time around. Okay, you guys, as I established, if you hear a lot of background noise, I'm so sorry. My 2-year-old is home, soon to be 3-year-old in like 15 days. Anyways, let's get back to the point of this video. Today, we're going to be doing 10 baby names that I like and that Sean also liked, but we're not going to be using. It's just to give you guys ideas. If these are things that or names that you like, then maybe you can get inspired. So if you see me looking down, I'm going to be reading off my little notes here. So I just want to start off by saying that some of these names are very controversial. I don't like traditional names. I don't enjoy hearing the same name for every baby and every kid, like everywhere I look, especially in the Hispanic community. Like there's a million Juans, there's a million Lupitas, like, or there's a James, a Charles, a Nick. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like the traditional names. These are like very weird, doesn't make sense, I guess, or just sticks out. And if it's not your type of style for names, then okay, I completely understand. I also won't be revealing our baby name that we did choose in this video. And don't worry, I'm not going to be one of those. We're not one of those. We're not those type of people. I will be sharing it later down the road. But right now, I just don't want to hear like the, oh, that's ugly, or oh, I like it. Like, you know, people have their opinions. And of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Like, people can have their opinions. Don't get me wrong. But I love this baby name. And I just want to use it. Like, I truly believe, like, this is my second son that I'm carrying now. This is my second son's name. And I just love it. I fell in love with it as soon as I heard it. I was like, this is it. I'm using this one. And that's what I'm doing. As of now, I want to stick with the name. I don't want no one's opinion to influence me. Sorry, once again. But yes, like I said, I'm not going to be sharing my baby's name just yet. I will be sharing it soon. Just know it's something very similar to Adonis. A lot of our close family and friends already know the name. And I have received a lot of looks and a lot of like, that's interesting, or no, don't name him that. It's too close. You're going to get confused, or are you crazy? Don't do it. Why are you doing that? But at the end of the day, it is my baby. And me and Sean both like the name. We think it's it's a very powerful name, very strong name. And that's what I'm going for. Like, my boys are both very strong men. I'm speaking this into their life, into their existence, but into the existence of the world. But I just think they needed strong names. And I feel like Adonis is such a beautiful name. Adonis, Adonis. I'm also very big on being able to say it in English and Spanish because I am Hispanic or Latina, whatever. I'm still like very confused on those. Anyways, yes, I obviously speak Spanish and my family is Hispanic, so it has to be able to be said in both languages for sure. And that's a big one for me. Like, it has to be able to be said English and Spanish. And yeah, so let's get right into these baby names because I want to make this video short, quick, simple, straight to the point. And also stay tuned for the end of the video because we did go to our anatomy scam. So if you want to get a little sneak peek of baby, then make sure you stay to the end of the video. I'm going to insert a couple clips or pictures that we got from the anatomy scam. Sean keeps saying that I say scam. I'm hearing it now. It should be scan, anatomy scan. Anyways, yeah, so stay tuned for that because we did head over there. We weren't able to record when we went into the location, into the actual doctor's office. They were able to email us over some of the clips they got of the baby. Getting right into it, a lot of these names are like, I would say like biblical or have something to do with God or like, and it wasn't on purpose. It was just, you know, something that happened. So to begin with, I did want something super similar to Adonis. I wanted them to both be A names for sure. And it was very hard. It was so difficult for me to find something. And then I had a great idea that I also, because I told some people this idea, again, their opinion influenced me and I kind of just steered away from it. And that's how, I guess, thank God that happened because then I was able to find the name that I think now corresponds to my baby. So at first I was like, my son's initials are AM. I was like, it would be so cool if I had another baby and his name started with a P so that he would be PM. Like the AM PM brothers. I feel like that was such a great marketing like tactic, like their names in the future, like the AM PM podcast, I don't know. It's like something very memorable that people can remember. And I just feel like that could have took them a long way, that marketing, to use that as a marketing tactic, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first few names I'm going to give you are P names that I found and was like, that's very interesting. No one uses those. Haven't heard those. So, let's see. The first one that I found was Pascal or Pascal. So I'm going to say it in English and Spanish, like Pascal. I feel like it's such a strong, I feel like it's very also vintage. It's giving like older, I don't know. But that means Easter child, which is funny because my son is going to be born in April 19th. So he's going to be like an Easter child. And I feel like that's such a cute name. Next one, moving right along, is Pierce. I didn't like this name, but when we were running down the baby names, Sean really loved Pierce. He said it sounded super strong. And funny enough, it means like rock or stone, like strength. Moving along, Poseidon. So Poseidon does have a little backstory. I don't think I would ever name my kid that, but I do think it's such a strong name. Once again, I love a strong name. Poseidon, if you didn't know, was a Greek god, and so is Adonis. Adonis is a Greek god. And I thought it was so cool. Like if I was sticking with the AM PM, and also would be so cool to stick with the Greek god names. So Poseidon, I didn't like how it sounded in Spanish. Poseidon. No. I couldn't have that. So I didn't like that one. I was like, let me just cut that one out the picture. Poseidon, also like for his future, I was just like, I don't know. I mean, it's cute, but I don't know if I can name my kid that, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like that's very like out of this world. And then this next one, funny enough, is the one that led me to my baby's name that I have chosen now. This last one is Psalm. So Psalm is like a sacred song, and all these meanings I obviously just got them straight off of Google when I was looking for names. And Psalm is such a cute name. I love that name, but I don't know if I like it in Spanish. If I was to say it, it's like Salmo or Salmos. I don't know. I just feel like, and then if you say it like super fast, it's like you're saying song. Psalm. I don't know. I don't think it's stuck. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I love the name, but again, I don't think I can use it for my baby. So, thank God for that name, though. I went down a rabbit hole, And I was just looking at like meanings and how people say it and pronounce it, and just like, you know, really getting a good like study of the name. And that's what I do for all the names. I make sure that I look deep down. And that's also another reason why I feel like the name I have chosen for my son is going to be like a very controversial name, because the meaning and what it means to people and a certain religion, and it can be a lot. But I don't know, I love the name. And at the end of the day, I feel like all of these are just words we say. They're very powerful words, some more than others, but I don't know. I really love the name we went with. Anyways, yes, so those are my P names, right? So moving along, we're going to get into some of the A names that I had looked up. Starting off with Azael. Azael is so different. It's really cute. I feel like it's more becoming like more popular. I've never heard it. I've yet to hear like someone named this, but it means God is my strength, or strengthened by God, which is so powerful. Like, that's so beautiful. And I love that I could say it in English and Spanish. Azael, Asael. Like, that's so cute. I love that. That was super cute. We also liked Aiden, like Adian, which is, so, I don't know if, honestly, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that's what it would translate to. I thought it was Adin is Aiden, but Adian, I don't know. What is Adian? I think it's Aiden as well. I don't know. But I love that name. Like Adonis and Aiden, that would have been so cute. But my sister's husband name is Aiden. So it's like he hears his name y corre para acá. No one's calling you, baby. Ve a sentarte. Thank you. Anyways, the next one, moving forward, is Adriel. Adriel. I don't know how you would say this in English. Adriel. It just doesn't make sense. Adriel. I don't know. I love Adriel, but again, I don't even know how I would say this in English. So, yeah. I think that one also means flock, or sorry guys, I'm getting distracted by Adonis. Baby. It's flock or congregation of God, which is also super beautiful and strong. Moving right along. So we have Atlas. This is the last A name that I found before my son's name. Atlas is so beautiful, but I don't know how I would say that in Spanish. Atlas. Doesn't make sense. So see, I can't use it, but Atlas is to endure or barrier of the heavens, like to endure or barrier of the heavens. That's what Atlas means, according to Google. So I love that name too. I think Sean really loved that name as well. Like, that's one of the ones he chose. Then we have Nazir, like Nas, but Nazir. I think that's such a beautiful name. I think I've only met one person with that name before, and I love it. I love that name. It's so strong, manly. Like, I just could so see like Nazir. But my thing with that is I don't know how I would say that in Spanish. Once again, I like it to be said in English and Spanish. Hold on. Okay, you guys. I'm so sorry I keep having to stop because of Adonis. But yeah, so Nazir is so cute. Just not for my baby. I don't know. Maybe in the future. I don't know. I can't say it in Spanish. Nazir, doesn't really sound good. So moving right along.
Mommy.
Oh, thank you, baby. Look, he brought me a little cookie. Moving right along. You guys see, he's like, Mommy, eat it. Baby quiere hambre. Like, baby tiene hambre?
Baby quiere hambre.
Gracias, Adonis. He wants me to say thank you, Adonis. Gracias, Adonis. Thank you, baby. Okay. So the last name is Exodus. Also, super strong biblical name. It means to depart or going out. Oh, now an apple. Gracias. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. But yes, I love that name too. Exodus. I just don't know if it could be for my baby though. Like, I like it, love it, but for my baby, I don't know. But it's very different, rare. I only know one person who's named their baby this, and I think it's so cute and different. Like, I like when people think outside the box. I like when I hear a name, I'm like, whoa, like I've never heard that before. Never even would have thought of that. That's all 10 baby names that I liked, but I won't be using. And now I'm going to explain a little bit about how our doctor's appointment went. So when we got in there, immediately they said we can't record, no photos, that everything would be sent to my email. So we're like, okay, cool. You know, we have to respect the doctor's office wishes. And that's what we did. We didn't record. We didn't take any photos, nothing. Thank you, baby. He keeps bringing me fruit now. He brought me a raspberry. But yeah, so the baby right now is 1 pound 11 ounces. I haven't gained any weight this pregnancy, and it's like mind-blowing because with Adonis, by this point I had gained so much weight. Like, my whole life I was 100 pounds. When I got pregnant with Adonis, I gained 70 pounds. At birth, I was 170 pounds. After I had Adonis and like postpartum, like even till this day, I weighed like 155. And since I got pregnant, I have not gained 1 pound. Not 1 pound. During my first trimester, I was super sick and I lost a few pounds because I just kept throwing up. At one point, I couldn't even keep water down. Thank God it got better though. And I was able to eat, and now I'm back to my normal weight, 155, but I haven't gained anything from there. He did tell me they don't expect me to gain much more. I am going to gain some more, but it's not like he needs me to overeat or like, you know, be mindful of what I'm eating, exercise, stay fit, like stay active. And everything is good with the baby. He's healthy. He has 10 toes, 10 fingers. He's so cute. I don't know if in the video if you guys are going to be able to tell. I'm going to try to upload the video we got. But I love, like, his lips look so plump. They look so plump for, like, if you're looking at him from the front view, but from the side view it doesn't look plump. But his lips look so juicy, and his nose, he looks like he has Sean's nose. And oh my gosh. This kid just threw a strawberry at me now. But, yeah, I'm going to just insert the clip because I have to go. Adonis is getting out of hand, and he's starting to run around and make too much noise. So I'm going to close out this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed these baby names, and I hope that maybe I can inspire you, and maybe you will use some of these crazy, wild baby names. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.